Went up so quick. My delivery lady, she was here last week and there was just a foundation. And she said, oh my God. It's like a magic, you know? Presto changeo. We'd been planning, we didn't need anything really big. He was gonna build it himself. He was in the trades, he was an electrician. We came across the timber frame idea and we really liked the fact that you could do it yourself if you wanted to. Then he got sick and then he passed, so I let the dream kind of go. But then 2017, I came across Shelter Institute and I thought, you know what, here we go again. I have his ashes in the foundation, so he's very much a part of this.
All right, it's Friday morning, day 4 on the build. Our objective today is to wrap up, and to do that we need to get all of the SIPs installed on the roof and get the entire roof foamed so that it's airtight, and clean up, and we'll be on our way. So the first roof panel is a little tricky because it's just sort of up there by itself. There's nothing to set against, push against, but we're aligning several things. One is that we have an 11-inch projection on the rake edge and at the eave, so we're making sure that we have that. We installed blocks on this first one so that the rake edge overhang will be exactly correct. We've got a positive stop there, but then at the peak, we're just eyeballing that the plumb cut on the roof panel aligns with the ridge of the building so that when we bring in the other side, we've got a nice intersection between the two panels. So just a lot of finagling and aligning to get the first one correct, obviously, because all of the other panels will then register off of that.
Oh yeah!
Up for it, kid.
That one a little closer. Can I get a woo woo? Woo woo. Did you expect it to go that quickly?
I've been watching the Shelter videos for a long, long time, so I kind of knew what to expect, but once you see it unfold before your eyes.
So here we are at the end of the day, Friday. The house looks fantastic. The panels came together very nicely. Everything went very smoothly. Now that we're done running the crane, let's go inside and take a peek at some of the unique details of the timber frame.
Oh, jeez.
Right away when you walk in, you can see, because of the hammer beam truss in the middle, this whole space feels very wide open. You know, there are no timbers cutting through your view of anything. So the light, the windows high up in this gable end literally shine all the way to the back end of the building, 36 feet away. My own barn, we employed something called a Dutch tying joint, which is fairly similar to this, very traditional Pennsylvania Dutch style of joinery. I love how we've employed that in this timber frame in a bunch of different places to really pull the joinery tight. I love when structure and function can show in the final timber frame. We do very straightforward timber frames, so just what is needed to fully and competently do the job is what we include. And when we're able to use a detail like that, very simple, wedge, you know, one of the oldest machines to create this timber frame is really very satisfying to do.
It's going to be a kitchen and bathroom over there. It's going to be a little half bath upstairs for company. It's going to be half bath downstairs for extra company, and a perfect view out of every window. I mean, it's just spectacular. I was very, very blessed, very lucky. The heat is going to be under floor radiant heat. The pipes have been laid. The wires have been buried for the electrical. So we're really good to go. So I'm hoping to be in here by my birthday.
Zach did the cut sheet package for this build. It was one of the first cut sheet packages that he did, and as you look around, you can really appreciate the work that he did to create all of those individual drawings that the guys used to actually manufacture the timber frame.
It's incredible, right? I mean, this is, like Gay said, one of the first cut sheet packages that I did, one of the first timber frames that I've had a hand in that we've put up, and for this to be one of the first is, you know, hard to beat. So we've got big shoes to fill, so to speak. It definitely had, you know, some of its unique challenges, especially radiuses with different members are tricky to, when you want a specific radius, to tell the guys exactly what you want. But, you know, luckily it's hard to get any better than those guys in the shop. So it was a group effort.
Every single fellow worked their fannies off and their hearts out, I think, and it seemed to be personal. I mean, they really took their time. If things didn't fit, they made it fit calmly and lovingly. They made my dream come true. It really was special.
Many of Mary's decisions were just based on sort of a raw beauty. She knew she wanted Douglas fir because she'd seen it and loved the color and just felt that that was a stunning choice of timber. She knew that she wanted these big sweeping curves in the braces, and our job was to just put all of that together into a package that she loved.
I hope this house brings you years of joy.
Oh, it's gonna. It really is. I nearly slept up in the loft last night because I couldn't help myself. This is everything. This was really a dream come true. I brought my husband up here as ashes with me, and when I saw the property for the first time, I knew it was meant to be. It's a dream come true, it really is. This is where I'm gonna be for the duration of my time. And anybody who has any doubts about doing a timber frame, I want them to get them out of their mind and just do it, because they make it happen for you, really. I'm gonna cry.
This was a super high emotion build, and she took us along for the ride.
I don't know what the first thing I'm gonna do is. Probably just sit here and talk to Martin that it happened.